You started, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you started.
Alright. Welcome all to the No Good Sports Show. My name is Saad Khan,
My name is Abdullah Siddiqui.
and here we're going to talk about sports.
Hold on. What is this? You guys are starting without me? Come on, guys. Come on. You can't do this way. Come on. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Hey, guys. We're three boys here from Mississauga. You know, we just love sports. And we're here starting a new show on sports trends called the No Good Sports Show. I'm Nasir Khan.
I'm Saad Khan.
And I'm Abdullah Siddiqui.
And we're here about to bring you all the news from our favorite sports, basketball today, because we're all basketball fanatics.
So you'll see us guys often on this YouTube channel talking about basketball, hockey, soccer, and cricket, whatever's hot at the time.
And in those shows, we're going to talk about the games, we're going to talk about stats, we're going to talk about our opinions about players and teams and different sporting events in that time period.
So, guys, this summer was probably the best summer to be a Torontonian. The Raptors finally won a championship. Just so long, so many years of trying all. How was your championship summer, boys?
You go first.
I mean, it was a great summer. We had a fantastic parade where over 2 million people showed up. And even though Kawhi Leonard decided to leave us, I think we were still happy that he helped us win the title. And we hold no grudges as of right now. We're just happy that we have a banner in our...
Scotiabank Arena.
Exactly. And it's a great feeling.
Well, my summer, this has been one of the best summers ever. You know, as a kid growing up, I've always used to watch these games with my older brother. And it's just kind of been our thing, always watching Raptors games. And we've sucked, with all due respect, for the past years. And to finally see us win a championship, and especially sharing that moment with him, was very special to me. And it's a moment we hold very close to our heart. And we're champions, baby.
Yeah, champions we are. So, this summer happened. Won the championship. Kawhi left. What do we do now? What are you guys going to say about this season now? What do you say about Raptors?
I think we still have a good team. We have Kyle Lowry, who's still an all-star point guard. We have Pascal Siakam, who just got most improved player, and I think he's going to become an all-star. So with that and new additions as well, Matt Thomas, Toronto Hunter Jefferson, and I think our whole team is just built around players who always need to prove themselves. And this year again, I think they're going to prove everyone wrong, and we're going to go possibly second round, maybe Eastern Conference Finals.
Surprise a lot of people. I think as a Raptors fan, you should be incredibly optimistic towards this season. Sure, our best shooter and our best player are gone now. Two of our best players in our starting lineup.
Best players in the league.
One of the best players in the league is gone. But I think there's only room for happiness when you talk about this Raptors team. Pascal Siakam, in my opinion, is a rising superstar. Maybe not this year, next year, definitely he will be up there in the MVP rankings. Fred VanVleet, he's becoming an all-star point guard sooner or later. Kyle Lowry is aging, but his leadership is super strong. We have a strong core. Our bench squad is amazing. And just knowing that, I feel like going into the season, we should be happy and don't expect too much, but expect a lot at the same time.
Okay, guys. But look at it this way, you know. The Raptors are not the only team in the NBA. There's 29 other teams. And just because they won it last year doesn't mean we're going to win it again this year. I know you guys are hopeful. I'm hopeful as well. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be ours again. You know, it's not a walk in the park anymore. What do you guys have to say?
I agree. I think there's a lot of tough competition. We saw in the West, James Harden is now teaming up with Russell Westbrook. We got Anthony Davis, LeBron James. We got Kawhi and Paul George, obviously. I mean, that was a big game changer. Now, you look at the West and you see three teams who think they all have enough to get to the NBA Finals, but they're going to have to face each other before they get there. And then you look into the East, where you have the Bucks, the Sixers, you have the Celtics, you have the Raptors. I mean, you have Heat, who's rising. Jimmy Butler, fantastic player. It's difficult. I'm not sure where it's going, boys.
If I'm being incredibly real, I feel like last year, you kind of always thought it was Golden State who was going to make it, and from the East, it was Toronto and Boston, but it's more Toronto because Toronto, they didn't have as much off-court issues as Boston. But this year, it's completely spread over the park. There's three amazing teams in the East who all have potential to make the finals. Three amazing teams in the West, as you did. And you include three, but you're missing teams like Denver, who I think, with all due respect, they deserve. Yeah. They also have just as last year. First last year, Nikola Jokic, amazing player.
Oh, Portland
Finals. They got Carmelo. Who knows what? There's sky's the limit for them. But if I'm talking about people who's going to make it out of the East and West, out of the East, I have Boston Celtics. And from the West, I have the LA Lakers.
And your champions in the end then, who you going to say?
I have to go with my own man, LeBron James. the LA Lakers will win the 2020 NBA championship.
And
That's my take.
Here, on the other hand, how about you?
I think it's close in the West between the Clippers and the Lakers, but I think the Rockets deserve some respect as well. I think the Rockets are going to surprise a lot of people, and they're going to make it to the NBA Finals in my eyes. I think James Harden, who's averaging 38.3 points a game right now, he's doing absolutely amazing. And with Russell Westbrook now, he's a lot more calmer. He has trust in his point guard, and I think they will be able to beat the Clippers or the Lakers in the Western Conference Final. And from the East, I think it's wide open. Philadelphia, Bucks, Sixers, Raptors. If they get into the second round in a 7-game series, anything can happen. Injuries, suspensions, anything.
And there's so many factors that just they're not available now that might be happening back then.
I think in the East it's difficult for everyone.
So we have all these teams, but what about who we're gonna say is the most valuable player this season?
MVP?
MVP, the MVP race.
Well, I gotta go with my main man, LeBron James.
He's going with the king here, boys. Going with the king.
Who do you go for?
I'm gonna go with the opposite factor. I'm gonna go with James Harden.
James Harden.
He was so close to it last year. I think that it was just the media. Everything was against him. It was written for Giannis to win it. I think his stats last year were amazing, just like they are this year. He's averaging 38.3 points a game, which is absolutely insane. He's at over 3 40-point games already, and we're not even at the end of November. So he's going popping off, and I think he's going to continue, and he's going to go and get MVP.
So you're saying Harden, and you're saying LeBron.
I say LeBron.
But what about the reigning NBA MVP?
Giannis Antetokounmpo? See, I like Giannis. He's tall, athletic. He can't shoot the ball as well as he'd like.
But what about the fact that he takes 2 steps from the half-court line and he just dunk it?
And you know what? You're right about that, but in my opinion, what's the main objective in basketball? To win the game. And as much as on-the-court presence is very important, I think to win an MVP, your off-the-court presence matters too. You know what people call LeBron James? Le GM. You know why? Because he has the ability to change his team whenever he wants, however he wants it. Compare the Lakers team this year to the Lakers team last year. He wanted Anthony Davis. The Lakers team gave him Anthony Davis. Giannis wanted Milwaukee to improve, and you know who they got? A 36-year-old Kyle Korver. You understand my point?
Yeah, I get you.
So guys, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Also catch us on the following social media websites, as well as our own Instagram page called the No Good Sports Show, as well as drop your comments to see what you guys want us to talk about, and we'll do that as well. Thank you. Yeah, and we see you guys later.
Universities, please accept me.